Perhaps I've been a little overeager this time.
What are these sandwiches? Many delicious murmurs through Kemi, but nobody seems to know of me.
It's like my first day. You'd think someone would show me how to work the machine. People are getting all red because all they want is green t-shirts. Are you any good with these things? That totally doesn't look safe. Are you really an engineer? Shouldn't you have, like, a badge or whatever? Yeah, I guess we don't need much red after Hulk totally smashed that Red Prince guy or whatever.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
The Citadel shield has fallen.
Obedience discs? That's so retro. Why are they all jammed in there? Are they like nuts for winter?
We are no monsters.
I'm surprised that shuttle made it through the portal unscathed.
Hulk and Avengers talked with the Red King in glorious arena-based combat. It was epic.
Apparently, you can pretty much shove anything blue into the machine, and it'll turn it into blue t-shirt ink. Or maybe that's a lie, and that's why it's not working.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
We are no monsters.
Awesome, thanks! Here, I should probably pay you for your work. It's fine to just take this from the cash register, right?
Strange floating spirals. Kang keeps a close eye over all.
Perhaps I've been a little overeager this time. The formation of Chronopolis has given me the rare opportunity to expand my collection beyond that of my universe of residence. Obviously, I was thrilled about this. But in my frenzy to add new specimens to my collection, I may have... No, my assistant may have left open some of the containment chambers used to keep them safe and secure and unable to escape. There would be a handsome reward in it for you, should you agree to return what is, by all accounts, rightfully mine. If I were you, I wouldn't contemplate the alternative.
There's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
They dare to tangle with the master of the mystic arts.
Hey! It ain't much better out here after all.
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that'd be great.
Hey, you came looking for me? Aw, Tanaleer really does care.
Ooh, time to pray to the Supreme Intelligence.
Back for more training, soldier? You can never be too prepared.
Well, ain't you just as cute as a bug's ear?
You got the wrong guy, see? I hope there's at least something good for dinner tonight.
What are you doing here? I'm not the guy who escaped from... Okay, fine, it's me. I escaped. I'd put up more of a fight. The rent in Chronopolis is eye-watering.
Say, if you're not too busy, I had another job for you.
And now to take an inventory. Item 4123 3DA Series 71 seems to be a little bit scuffed. But I suppose expecting him to remain in mint condition after running off like that was a little optimistic. And, President Bear voted the best United States president of the 20th century in his home realm, which I believe was the confused memory of one Sergeant James Barnes. A fine acquisition, if I do say so myself. Yes, it all seems to be in order. You can leave now. Though I suppose you'll be wanting a reward of some sort first. Very well. I consider this to be one of my greatest treasures. Or rather, a dupe of one.
Pickings to first fight. Got grab in the mode.
you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Hulk and Avengers toppled the Red King in glorious arena-based combat. It was epic.
How are we supposed to tong without a third drummer?
You should have thought about that before you kicked him off this thing.
But he was rushing. Or maybe he was dragging. Who even remembers?
Do you know how to drum?
It's tong, not tong to tong.
Not bad for a newbie. But why don't you try it again? Go for the gold.
Oh, almost. One more time?
Hulk and Avengers toppled the Red King in glorious arena-based combat. It was epic.
Do you know how to drum?
It's tong, not.
Keep this up and they'll throw us in the arena. Not bad for a newbie. But why don't you try it again? Go for the gold.
Oh, almost. One more time?
Not bad for a newbie. But why don't you try it again? Go for the gold.
Oh, almost. One more time? It's tong, not tong to tong.
Not bad for a newbie. But why don't you try it again? Go for the gold.
Oh, almost. One more time?
What are these sandwiches?
Wow! You can drum and then some.
Looks like there's a reason this old museum was quarantined. Turns out you stay in there for too long, you get turned into a spike. My buddy buddy in there learned that the hard way when he went in to snag that shiny exhibit. Hey! Something's moving out here!
I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension. One of those.
All right, partner. Now, as soon as we get that loot, we should probably get you to a doctor. Where are you going? What about the loot? Rats! Don't you be snagging that treasure while I'm gone, you hear?
Nice. But I guess it'd be worth more in its original packaging.
Have you stopped by the Sakar Arena lately? It looks like a seriously bad guy just set up camp there.
Where is he? I'm gonna end the Hulk menace once and for all! Let's see how you handle this! Get back in line, Private! Fire! Your feeble attempt at an offensive... Get a load of this! Stand with me, Imperials! Not bad! attempt at an offense is laughable! Get back in line, Private! Get a load of this!
Ouch! Glad I wasn't live streaming that.
Curses! Let's see how you handle this! Your feeble attempt at an offense is laughable! Get back and fire! This is the Thunderbolt. Dishonorably discharged.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
All right! Gang's defenses are down. Buckethead a lesson.
What a Kang-tastic day. Sorry, I get paid to say that.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? It's admirable how many people are adapting to a new way of life in this world, but I can also sense others who are scared or uncertain of the future. As an empath, I can use my powers to influence the emotions of others. I want to use that power to make these troubled people feel happy, even if only for a little while, to help them through this difficult time. I just need a little help finding them first, which is where I was hoping you would come in. Oh, thank you. I can sense a few people in this area affected by extreme negative emotion. Let's start looking for them.
I think I'll play some Mexican Blitz in my break. Just a little bit.
Perhaps I should have mentioned this earlier, but while I'm with you, the sources of negative emotions will also appear on your radar. That should help us search.
Back for more training, soldier? You can never be too...
I wonder what that bag. I think we're close to someone who needs our help. Can you see who it is? I just need to get close enough.
I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpions. It's on like 3 gazillion. What can I say?
Don't hurt me! Oh, I don't know what you just did, but I feel amazing. I guess the odd crazy person doesn't mean there aren't still good people like you around. I should probably go and apologize to Frank for screaming faker at him earlier. Maybe later.
Shall we see who else needs our help?
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. Ugh, they make me so mad.
You seen that superhero supply store?
It really isn't here, is it? Now I don't know where I belong.
Excuse me, can I just... I think you have something on you.
What? Where? I don't see anything. Huh. You know, I've just realized that this place has a coffee shop almost identical to my old one. I can just belong there until this whole thing blows over. And maybe this place won't have an annoying laptop lady in there all the time. We get it. You're a writer or something.
She seems happier now. So, who's next?
Oh, the city is so ugly. All those horrible flashing... I miss my old view of the mountains. But what if we never go home? I might never see it again.
I'm sorry. Could I bother you for a moment?
What is it? Huh? You know, maybe ugly was a bit harsh on this view. It's definitely different, but I could get used to it. And no one can take away my memories of the old view. I should definitely start sleeping in another room, though. Those lights might be not ugly, but they are not helpful when you're trying to get to sleep.
Looks like we helped that person adopt a different perspective. Shall we move on?
Why did I think it was a good idea to go outside? Going outside is terrifying right now. Oh man, oh man. I wish I was at home instead of this crazy place.
Excuse me, this will only take a moment.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Oh, Hey, I suddenly feel really peaceful. And was the view always this good? I could stay out here all day.
I'm no longer sensing any of the negative emotions I was before. We did it. The effect of my power may only be temporary, but the new thoughts often lead to longer-lasting realizations, resulting in a general overall happiness. Sorry, I must sound like an advert for herbal remedies. At least, that's what Star-Lord normally tells me. Anyway, thank you for your help. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, don't hesitate to ask.